Hello everybody and welcome to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to be making for you plantain bread with cranberries and chocolate. I hope you like this one. So we're going to show you the ingredients what we're going to be using for today. Right, so our ingredients for today are, we've got some nutmeg, cinnamon and mixed spice. We've got some baking powder, some salt and baking soda. We've got our cranberries and underneath we've got our dark chocolate. We've got eggs, our sugar, which is granulated sugar we're using today. We've got our flour, we've got our butter, we've got some sour cream, and we've got some milk, and we've got our plantains. So those are our ingredients what we're going to be using today. Right, so we're going to start this process. So the first thing what you want to do is get your plantains peeled, and then you're going to mash them. So when you're doing your plantain, you just cut down any one of the seams and just roll it back, and the plantain should come straight out. So we're going to be using 2 plantains in this recipe. You're just going to get a fork and you're just going to start to crush it. So you can also, if you want to, you can also blend this out, but it's nice to have a few little chunks in there as well. Right, so we've got our plantain to where we want it. If you want it smoother, then you can just put it in a blender. But we want to see a few of the plantain bits going through. Right, so that's your plantain. So we're going to get another bowl. And into that bowl, we're going to put our sugar. I'm going to put our milk, and then we're going to put our butter. Then we're just going to cream this together. As you can see, can zoom it in a bit for you. It's going to look a bit curdly at first. I should be using my electric whisk for this, but for some reason it seems to have stopped working. I think it's been overworked, so I have to get another one. So I have to do this by hand. Right, so we've got our sugar and milk to where we want it. One of the ingredients what I left off, which I forgot, was the vanilla. So we're going to put 1.5 cups of vanilla. Then we're going to add our sour cream to that. Just get a little spoon so I can get it out. All the measurements for these are in the shopping list. We're just going to stir that in there. And then we're going to add our eggs to that. And then we're going to add our plantains to that as well. And then we're just going to mix that through. This should really be done with a mixer, but I'm used to mixing up cake, so I know exactly where I want it. But if you want to do it by hand, don't be scared to be rough with it. So that's the consistency what you want it at. Right, so we're going to come with our dry ingredients now. What we add our plantains in. We're going to put our flour into that. And then we're going to add our baking powder, bicarbonate of soda, and a little bit of salt to that. Then we're going to add our mixed spice, nutmeg and cinnamon to that. And then we're just going to mix that in. going to add our fruit. Just make sure that you separate them because sometimes they can stick together a bit. We're just putting them in here to give them a coat of the flour mix so that stops them from sinking too much. As you can see, we've got our chocolate in there as well. Just use the chocolate chips. So that's just to stop them from sinking. So we're going to bring back our mix. And I'm going to start to add it in a bit at a time. So as you see, this will come together very quickly. And I hope you're liking watching our videos, what we're putting out. If you're new to the channel, remember to like, share and subscribe. And tell your friends to tell another friend. And all those who have subscribed already, thank you. So that's all our flour mixture gone in. We're going to give this a good stir through now. You're going to need a loaf tin for this. If you haven't got a loaf tin, you can use a round cake tin or whatever you want to use. And always please remember to drop us a comment in the comment section. We do get back to you on them, but there's going to come a stage where we can't answer all of them, but we will try and get as many done as we can. And I know some of you are leaving some comments of things what you like to see us done. We will get there eventually, but as you know, some things are quite expensive at the moment, but when we get them, we get them. And as this is just like a new channel starting off, then you know we just got to keep within a budget for now. But if you would like to make a contribution or anything to the channel, please let me know. Or if you want to sponsor one of these cooks, we'll get the ingredients and then we'll get back to you and we'll do that for you. So that is the consistency what we want it at. You can see it's a thickish consistency. That's why you want it. So it should just drop off the spoon in about 5 seconds or so. Right, so we're going to get our tin ready and we're going to put that in a tin and then we'll come back to you. Right, so we've got our tin and we're just going to grease that up now. So as you can see, that's slightly greased. Then you're going to get a sieve. You're going to get your flour. About a teaspoon. Then you're going to lightly dust your tin. So that's your tin. You've got excess, just move it around in the tin until you got it properly coated. And then this excess now you're just going to throw that out. So that's your tin all nice and dusted. Then we're going to put our mixture in. Then it's going to go in the oven on the fan oven on 170, which is gas mark 3 if you're using a gas oven. So when you're doing a loaf tin, always do the front and the back first. And make sure you push it into the corners, because you know that's the bit what always looks uneven when you do it. You can put in the rest of your mixture. Just going to put in the rest of this. And when you put that in your tin now, you just level it off. Just make sure you got it all nice and level, so that when it's baking, it bakes, you don't get one side what is higher than the other. So we're going to put that in our oven now. Once we get it in there and it comes out, then we'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. So we'll see you, it's going to be in the oven for about 50 minutes to 1 hour. Right, so it's been in our oven for about 1 hour, 10 minutes. So we're going to take it out now. Bring the camera in so you can see. So when you skew it, it should come clean. If you see little bits of brown, remember that you've put chocolate in it. And then we're going to leave this to cool down. Just going to give it a couple of taps to let some of the air out. I'm just going to leave that there to cool down. Once it's cooled down, we'll cut it and show you what it looks like. Right everyone, so this is what it looks like on a plate. As you can see, it's nicely baked and nicely spongy. It's like a soft bready texture. So I hope you like this video. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Leave a comment in the comment section. And hope to see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.